Thank you, thank you. Hi, that was fun. That was a finally a big map, big open map, right? Finally. Finally a big open map for you guys to play. Okay. I'll try a few times today. 14th try onwards. Let's see if I can get my 149. Yesterday I had a really good try. Actually two good tries back to back. But the middle pylon was channeling and conduit. I opened the shield too soon, I think, on the previous map on that 1640. And sadly, it was a channeling in the middle. If it had been power, it would have been over on the sixth try. The seventh try was sad because I calculated all the sum of lost time and it matched the closing time of 1645, 1644. My calculated time was 1 minute 45 that I missed. Uh, it was versus Vesalius, but it didn't really matter Vesalius itself. But yeah, anyway, today we can try a few times. Um, 14th try, here we go. Let's see. I think I have everything correct. Yeah. Uh, maybe I should just swap to the emeralds just to like make sure I have enough damage. All right, here we go. 14th try. Hmm. I'll have to see what this is. I have to skip if it's bad. Blue to start. Is this tile playable? Will they move down here? Is it play? I mean, I don't mind if they don't move down here yet. Let's test my damage. I love this mobset, by the way. It's not bad. Oculus Ring. Oculus Ring. I wonder if... I don't think I can manually kill this blue. That would be a problem. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fight the density and leave. Okay, nice rings. It's almost time to leave this spot. Just one more monster. Nah, it's time to leave. Uh-oh. Not good enough. This is not good enough. Okay, next. Let's check the last next floor and see. Okay, I don't think so. Nope. Out. Doesn't work. Speak French. Why? So that was a 14th try. Really bad. 14th try, floor 1, shock tower, anarchs with 1 blue, elite, floor 2 check. I think it's archives. Yeah, archive with soul lashers. Okay, 15th try. Hey, Philip. 15th. Wow, blue cave. Okay. think I need to find an exit, right? Even though this density is crazy for Ring of Fire, I can try the Ring of Fire. See if I can get at least one Ring of Fire on this floor. It's the Scorpions. So Scorpions, you can play the Ring of Fire. Okay, this is a little hot. I wasn't looking at the affixes at all, but this is a little hot. Okay, what's my Ring of Fire at? Only 12, really? Now I'm worried about how many I can get. It'll take me forever to move these guys, right? $30, $40. Okay, this is getting a little hot. Alright. I think they're gonna do something really bad here with the amount of density that they're reducing me. So normally you don't play this map at all, right? So it's a skip. But I want to know if I can get at least a Ring of Fire. The only problem is that I feel like not all the blues have followed me. Which, you know, I'm not a support barb. I can't get everything as easy. So I have a feeling that the blues are not following. I need 35 Scorpions. Can I get 35 Scorpions? I just want to know if I can get a Ring of Fire onto an Elite pack. And then I'll leave when I see my progress. Yeah, I can't play at all, huh? Not enough. Too far. Okay, okay, this is a 5... Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. This is a 5 Elite Archer. Do I have 22 here? I can try to compact the archers, even though that's not a really good idea at all. Do I have 18? I don't think so. 90? I'm worried. Please don't split. Don't! No! That archer is gonna kill me. They split. This is gonna be 99, huh? Okay. Okay. I mean, it wasn't good. It was a good play, but I didn't get enough progress. Let's go exit. What is this one? Grotesques? Can I get enough grotesques for this play? I mean, grotesque, it takes forever to build. I mean, I can try one more big play here. I mean, that was pretty good. That was reasonable Ring of Fire in a cave that is unplayable. Okay, what is this? Shielding. That's a problem. So, God DH is basically a support barb that doesn't have an ancient spear. I don't know if I can get 100 here. I mean, 85. Can I get 85? Is there a possibility of 85 in here? I know the timer sucks though. I don't think so. Grotesque is like really bad for timer. You basically want to fight grotesques only when you have like 50 plus kills. Because if you have to start almost from scratch, which is what's happening, your timer goes to shreds before you get back what you think you will gain. And then on top of this, I can't play this because there's not enough. There's no blue elites. It'll take me 2 to burn. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna get some EXP and leave because this is too much. There's no blues in here. I need 2 Ring of Fires, and there's not enough here. Yeah. Yep. I'm just gonna kill some stuff just to show you how long it takes on Grotesques. I mean, what's even sadder is if I go check for a Pylon. Like, I can go check for a Pylon soon, but if I don't have what I want to see, this is over. Is there a chance for that early Pylon, or is it delayed? It might be delayed already. Yeah, I think it's delayed. So this is totally over. Yep. It's not the earliest Pylon possible. So it's over. Yep. Exactly. I just wanted to show how bad Grotesques are if you do not have like kills ahead of time. So that was 15th try, floor 1, blue cave, with scorpions for 1 5-pack archer blue kill with ring of fire, floor 2 desolate sands grotesques, but 1 shielding yellow. That's it. At 22%, no pylon. Yeah, sucks. 16th try, come on. Okay, what is this? Is this a skip first or not? Teleporter. Okay. Transformers. This will take a while to set up. I feel like this might be a skip too. I'll just gather them in case I can play it. Okay, at least there's more transformers here. I need them to transform. Let's prop them so they will transform. Okay. You know what's sad is that this mob set is better for Valas. But we'll see how much time I can make back with this one. Okay, that's fine. That wormhole was fine. Come on, I need progress. %. I don't think I have enough for the Ring of Fire instantly. So that's the first problem. But it's so compact. It's almost as though I have a barb with me. Oculus Ring. Okay. Maybe give me 12% before I move. Yeah. This yellow is pointless. Okay, I think it's time for me to go. Taking too long to set up. Okay, this is a skip. Wow. If I had the damage, I would play that. Oh, I think this is over. Again. This is over again. Double, same. That Desolate Sands was close. Okay, what is? Aw, come on. Fire Shaman floor, really? I would have played this if it wasn't Fire Shamans. Like, almost anything is better than this. Yeah, skipping 3 floors is not gonna work. Nope. So, even if I had played the Desolate Sands, it wouldn't have mattered because it's... The next floor wasn't it anyway. The next few floors wasn't it anyway. Floor 1, Desolate Sands with Transformers. 15% progress. Behind by minute and a half. 3 bet follow-up floors. Yep. 17. Okay. I'm gonna try a few more and see if I have the damage. If not, I have to stop this because I'm missing some. I think I gotta get like 2400 and try again. But I wanted to test again because so for me when I play pushing, I don't like to waste my keys on like good RNG on the lower stuff because it means that I use up the RNG anyway. So I always try every so often. That way that when I get the right thing, I can measure. And yesterday I had some good ones that were so close. Now it's not like 15 close, but when we calculate everything else, it's very close. So there is a chance that I can get it. Okay, full clear first density 5 point something percent. Yellow elite to start again. That's stupid. Blue. I don't have enough kills for this. Yeah, so here's the problem with this floor. Ice Porcupines are really good to maintain your progress, but for the Ring of Fire gameplay, it's lacking. But I'll try to get back some progress bar here, and then check floor 2 again after. Well, open map is open map, but I need... So, it's not just the open map issue, because I still need the first pylon to be exactly what an open map should need. So yesterday, I had shield pylon on my first floor that would have helped me on the second floor. So what I did was I set up my second floor before I grabbed the shield on the first floor and go back down to make the big play, right? So an open map is not only the solution. But yes, you said Condi there, but I just mean like you gotta have better solution than that. Um, this is a good builder. Hmm. This floor is a good builder. So there's a blue here, right? It's illusionist too. Um, so the problem is I can kill this spot, but what else? The only bad thing about this elite pack though is Waller. And I think it's starting to split. Okay, I need a tug. Did I over-tug? I over-tugged. Where's the last one? Oh, in... Really? Okay. I killed it. Alright. Let's see. Power. Really? Power with that. Okay. 57. I can build this for Ring of Fire Burn. It's a blue. And it's health linked, so it's not bad. Hug. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, nice. It's okay. I'll rebuild my kills again first. The only sad part is this is gonna take a little bit to come back for. What's my floor 1 again? Ugh, that sucks. Okay. So, I have a big problem. Oh my god, really? Really? Okay, what's floor 4? Yeah, this is very weird. This is very weird. Okay, there's 2 yellows. There's 2 yellows. Okay, I gotta work this very weirdly. So there's 2 yellows. Wait, 3. I think there's 3. There's like a critter in here. Okay, so I have to go back now and this is so awkward. I have to gun. Okay, tug. Okay, tug. This is jug. Dang it. Okay. Uh, sad. Okay, 64. I think I have to play this funny again. Okay. So I have to use this place. The only problem I have is how do I go back for this power pylon? I just don't know how I'm gonna use the power pylon. Because shield. Oh well. I mean, I can try however much I can try. Well, it's not about leaving things over there, it's the distance travel. Tug. I can't tug this spider enough, huh? Yeah, I nearly got him. Okay. Hmm. This room is a headache. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's bad that I entered the floor, and then the conduit spawned, right? It's not, well, technically I can't blame it on me walking over something when I enter the door and it's unavoidable, right? Like, there's a difference between yesterday that I spawned early pylons that I, like, went to see versus that one that it was unavoidable. Okay, I feel like I have one more pylon, right? Maybe. Because power, conduit, channeling. So I need a speed, but I don't know, like... So my next Ring of Fire has to kill 2 blues. And then I have to use the speed to go back all the way to the power pylon. Well, and kill whatever I think I left back there to spawn the Rift Guardian, but I don't have enough time. That's the only problem. It's like I don't have time to do what I want to do. If I have time to do what I want to do, it would be a clear. Because it would be the weirdest clear of all. So 86. So it is speed. It is speed, but I don't think I can do what I want to do. Okay, but we'll just play it out. Okay, so speed. I have to use this speed. Okay, go back. Start going back now because it's too far. So I have to start going back now. So this is the only way to play this. Start going back now. Well, I mean, kill whatever on the way that I can get percentages. Okay. I mean, this is the strat. It's the strat, but it's just to, you know, show the strat. It doesn't work because I don't have enough time. Yeah, it didn't work because I don't have enough time. So the strat was to pull this off like this. That was the only way out. But I need like 3 minutes for this. So this is the strat, right? To kill anything on the way to get the percentage, and then come back here and kill this. Come back here to kill this. And then after doing this, right? After doing this, I have to hurt the Rift Guardian down to half myself, and then use the power pylon to finally kill the Rift Guardian. How crazy is that? If I have 25 minutes on a Rift, I can clear this. So what's the boss? Let's see the boss. I just want to know what boss this was. So I know the percentages are here. I just want to show this that this is the way to play it. But I mean, this is one of the ways when I lack paragons. Okay, what boss is this? Ten Shaper. It's actually not bad. Ten Shaper is actually not bad. So sad. This was sad. This would have been this if I can buy 3.5 minutes somehow, I would have cleared this. But the pylons were all over the place. It was just not linear enough to follow through the map. Because I think I played one of those Ring of Fires with that triple kill ish was pretty good. I don't know about the rest, but the triple kill was pretty good. I mean, I stayed breaking even for quite a while. I don't know how else to break even. Okay, so can I find a good spot to fight, though? Because I think I have a big issue now to fight him. With the power, that is. Okay, so I gotta... Find a good spot. Okay. That's not far enough from the pylon. Yeah, that's not far enough from the pylon. Okay, that's far enough. Oh, come on. You... He beats so fast. Okay. Come on. So I said it was about 3.5 minutes, right? Minimum? So let's see what's the time. I mean, it took me a long time to set every play up as well, right? But let's just see how long it was. 3.5 minutes was my ballpark. Okay. 1908. So 3.5 minutes minus that, right? That's 1538, right? And then and then that 3.5 minutes is only for a Rift Guardian fight, by the way. Although I didn't really say that, so that's one thing. The other thing I have to account for in that extra minute was how I have to set different spots up to build the Ring of Fire in order to play the Ring of Fires correctly. And I missed playing the last Ring of Fire because there wasn't anything in between for me to Ring of Fire. So if I could play the last Ring of Fire with at least one blue on the way back to the power, I would have saved time. Right? And then at the last, well, that was counted. And then at the last fight, before the power pylon play on the Rift Guardian, I took another 30 seconds to build that last, like, 4%. So that was 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Or 4 minute 30, at least. And it was unavoidable. I stepped into the Vault of Assassin, and then the Conduit spawned on the corner. The only way to avoid that is if I didn't have enough progress percent in the first place. So it was not like I stepped into revealing something that I shouldn't have revealed. I stepped in the doorway and I saw it immediately. And I got the speed that I obviously wanted because I need to go back. Now the speed sucked a little bit because I also ran out of hatred because there wasn't enough like on the way. But anyway, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I thought I played the some of the monsters correctly to give me the Ring of Fire spawns. It was just not lined up for me to play it. Too many floors. Too many floors to like make up. But I thought that the strat was there, but I just had to show it because it's a really funny like gameplay. It's kind of like the backward power pylon plays that people make with some flair. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay? But that was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting. I'm missing damage, but that was pretty interesting. 70s try was so interesting. All right, I'm gonna try like 3 more times and then go back to speed GRs after that. I'll just round it to 20 attempts total. Be right back. Now, as I was coming back, um, here's my thought process. So what are the other mistakes I made in that attempt? Okay. Um, as soon as I saw the channeling, I was really hoping that the yellow elite wasn't gonna be a juggernaut, but it was, right? But my conduit already zapped so much into it, I committed already. Even if I stayed like 5 seconds past the conduit ended, it didn't matter. Now, I only saw the three elites, right? The three yellow elites, and I even grouped them together beforehand of the conduit play and the Ring of Fire, right? The Ring of Fire placement was like not the best, but I timed it to where it would help with the yellows. Yellow elites there, the triple yellow elite. I think it was triple because I saw a critter yellow while I was setting up, even though at first I thought there were only two. I think there was a third one. And then now what I had to do though, what I had to do supposedly was actually to, instead of me going back to find uh like density to get the next ring of fire, I had to like, potentially speaking, instead of spotting that channeling pylon, I should, like, this is hindsight though, but like, if I knew that there was a blue spider pack there that I used the other ring of fire I rebuilt for, I could have zapped the blue spiders to speed up the time, right? Because I would still break even. I would still break even and maintain my time lead had I done that. And then I would have left myself more monsters on the previous floor that I used to build that ring of fire that I used for the blue spiders. So that would have bought me like 40 to 45 seconds. But I would still have to have that 3.5 minutes regardless. Like, I still had to have that 3.5 minutes regardless. So in the end, it was not really misplaced. It was just too many floors. And obviously, when the maps are linear, you can't get more than like 4 elite packs per the uh stronger pylons. Like the conduit was under par actually because of that juggernaut that I went for from the channeling pylon. Because, well, I mean, it could have been juggernaut or shielding most of the time, and I got juggernaut. So the RNG kind of took away that last um 10 seconds of conduit, you know? So anyway, I mean that was as interesting as it can get. All right, 18th try. All right, so this is comedie-comp with a blue. Wait, is it comedie-comp or is it the Transformers? It's like a mixed. Okay, it is comedie-comp. All right, so this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Okay, shock tower floor 2. Uh, this is like face beast-ish. I mean, I can try to build progression, I guess. But I feel like I don't have the damage for face beasts. This is like a Vala situation too. But I'll give it a bit of a damage check. Man, why does it always have to be Waller? Like, just let me deal some damage. Why does it always have to be like a Waller? This is like a Vala spot though. Because I would have taken out like 1/4 of this already. Had it been Vala's. Ow. That's because I'm playing like the emeralds. $50 something already. 63. Do I even have 100 here? Oh, okay. That's painful. I haven't gotten procced in a while so easily like this. I mean, there are Lakuni Huntresses, so... Wow, really? Hug? Yeah, they got killed too early. I was scared to die. Yeah, it failed. I was so scared to die. So I failed the blue. So sad. I'll just kill one of these and go on. So there's a yellow that I didn't get my early pylon. That sucks. Because if I get my early pylon, I would have been able to do something here. So I missed my chance there. I mean, it's not here, right? Yeah, the pylon would have been here too. Yeah, so this is the problem with getting cheat death proc, by the way, is that there's no more chances, and I don't play with awareness or something like that. So basically, that play, I had to be clean, like perfectly clean, because at any point in time when I sit in the middle, I would have died and lost the ring before the Ring of Fire spawned. I didn't expect that kills to be like accelerated right then. And if I have cheat that proc, it doesn't work. And then I had to kill them for sure. Like that blue elite has to die. Like that was the plan. And then my first pylon, preferably a conduit, but I don't know what I'm gonna do in the shock tower with a conduit anyway. But had it been a conduit, I had to like think what I want to do next at that pylon spawn point. So floor 1 was pandemonium skip with comedie-comp, and then floor 2 was Fluctus Shock Tower for 17%, fail 70% progress from basically Warping Horrors, mobset, Face Beast basically. Uh no no like potential first pylon due to blue zombie mothers didn't die from Ring of Fire. I mean, if you were here, that was pretty funny. The the other try was pretty weird, and I actually had a time lead with shitty maps, by the way. Like they were all shitty, and I still played to be ahead of time. The only problem was I didn't have enough time for the Rift Guardian fight, but I was ahead of time the whole pretty much the whole way through. As soon as I played the Conduit correctly, which was very hard to do. 19th. This one is a no. Although the density is pretty good. I mean, the density number is good, but the kill is very hard to do. So let's skip to the next. If I went the right direction. Okay. Alright, what is this? Grotesques. Grotesque beginning is like very annoying though. Because one, you have to set it up, and two, you waste half the time to get back the progress. And the progress that you get is only half of what you spent. Of course, as soon as I left, the Oculus Ring was like right underneath. Trying to get a Petrified Screen for days. I mean, the RNG is RNG, but so one of the seasons I had to go higher. Funny enough, if your speed GRs are so annoying, you have to go higher. And then if you want to go lower. It's either higher or lower, up to you. The problem is going to be spamming your keys, right? Like, if you're going to lose too many keys, then it's very disruptive, right? So you might as well gain the paragons from it. So, yeah, if you have a big dry spell on that first Petrified Scream, then you either got to go a little higher or just go lower. Like, go to the 90, 95 and spam faster. That's all you can really do. But I've had the points where that season I had to go higher to play slower, and then finally it dropped. But at least I gained my paragons that I enjoy. I mean the GR tier number that I enjoy rather than just spamming lower stuff. Yeah, so Grotesques is really frustrating. You spend like twice the amount of time just to get back only half. So basically, I, when you want grotesques though, is when you have 50 plus kills. Then when you get the worms, it will accelerate when you get the worms. But this is not happening because it's just I'm not gonna get back what I spent. And then I think the blue elite is very scattered now, but I'll try. Okay, hug. I have to tug the other one. See, I this guy lost me the time. Yep. So that was a fail. Is there like an early pylon? 12% pylon maybe? No? Okay. Out. Where can you find a Act 1. Act 1 bounties. Act 1 bounties. You can't get it from a drop. Act 1 bounties, or if you want to try the wild card, it's Act 4, but I would just rather just spam Act 1 bounties. You need to spam Act 1 bounties to get the royal ring. And so in the beginning, right? In the beginning of the season, I always try to tell my friends, or the way that I would approach the game is to spam. So a lot of people will say, well, if you want to get visions, you play Act 2 Temple of the Firstborn, right? But like, if your objective that you're needing the Ring of Royal Grandeur at some point, you might as well start doing like, some of the bounty segments of Act 1 spots. That way, if you get a visions, right, while working on the Royal Ring, you kind of multitask in a way, even though the visions is a distraction. So the idea though is that what you could do is do the spot. If there's vision spawn and you still haven't completed the spot, complete the bounty segment first. So let's say this Cathedral level 1 to kill this Grimlow monster, right? Named monster. Then you would complete this bounty segment and then go back for your vision if it spawned. If it spawned earlier than the number of kills that you would need to kill. But otherwise, normally you might get Festering Woods, you may get that 125 kill whatever, right? In the Festering Woods, you would use Festering Woods to get yourself a vision. And then while you're completing Act 1 bounties, you would have had already, done at least one or several spots. Like, for example, Weeping Hollow, unfortunately, this says clear the den. But if it had been on the first floor of the Weeping Hollow, right? So normally you get that, Templar Inquisition one, for example, or kill Tiffany, Tiffany, Miriam Tiffany, or something like that. Like, but if you had those two bounty segments, you would already have had kills that you generate from that first floor, right? And then let's say you got Butcher as your boss bounty, then you would have killed like maybe 50 plus skeletons on the way. You might chance the vision that way too. So if you're like wanting desperately visions in the beginning, it doesn't mean that you have to play Temple of the Firstborn. So the person who's playing needs to set the priority straight. Are you just trying to spam for visions, or do you need the Royal Ring of Grandeur RNG as best you can? Now, in the approach of the Royal Ring though, right? You may not want to do this method too soon either. you want to at least be able to reach this altar node before grabbing your Act 1 bounty if you think you can't RNG the Royal Ring from the first natural cache from Tyrael. So if you want to double your chances of the first set of Act 1 bounties, based on the method I just talked about, to do as many Act 1 spots as you can while farming for the visions that you want, right? Then you need to have the altar bountiful node right here in the middle, right? Have that unlocked before you click Tyrael to collect your Act 1 bounty. That way you double your chances in getting the Royal Ring. Because you can open 2 caches. Hopefully that answered your question. Alright, I think that's my 19th try, so one more. No problem. One more try, and then I'll just go back to, well, GR 130s or 129 or something like that. Okay, doesn't look like it. 20th try doesn't look like it either. It's the skeleton Ring of Fire building mobset, basically. Mixed with what? Dark Berserkers and stuff? Yeah, I'll just need Paragons, but I'll just see what this... how many blue elite packs I can get. So, God DH pushing, right, has one of the greatest issues with God DH pushing is that your first 1 or 2 elite packs cannot be a yellow elite. Okay. I got the central tile of the halls, but this is not enough. This is not enough. And there's like no elite in sight naturally. I mean, it's nice and safe though, without any ground affixes to annoy me. But like, if I need to take forever to find the next elite and set it up as well, then I'm losing time. So this is just a progress percent that I'm going for. Okay, this Oculus Ring should kill this. Nice. Alright. And it's a speed. First early pylon speed with the blue, and I only got 54 kills. Okay, there's 2 blues. What's my follow-up? Okay, this is very painful. Okay, so the first floor was pretty okay. The second follow-up is not. Let's see the third floor, because I need to know. Okay, it's a Hell Rift. So... oh, it's one of these. Okay. Uh, I got my speed pylon already, so this is very unlikely to give me the pylon spawn point. I'm gonna just play here, build the kills to see the last floor. Floor 4 is the last floor that I can play, because I'm way behind time, and my first pylon already got spotted. So I'm building kill streaks for the next floor, And hopefully it's like 2 blue elites fast. Okay. Nope. Yellow elite. Yellow elite and it's West March. It's over. Yep, yellows. It's over. Too far. I mean, this spot was nice if I... This spot is nice if I needed kills, but I don't. Okay, finally the blue, but this is... Yep, it's over. Well, okay. Not to bore you guys with no progress done, so let's just call that for 20 tries.